raining here today, so I'm in here with the hay. I wanted to talk to you today about something that happened to us yesterday. Being a homesteader with animals is fun and rewarding, but there's a downside to it. One of my close friends is the animal control officer for our county. She has 2 horses here on our farm, and one, when it arrived, it was very thin, and she has had an old wound. It wasn't a wound, it was a scar from a bad accident she had when she was younger. So her back left leg was lame. She wasn't rideable, but she wasn't rideable when she was, even if she didn't have the lame leg when she got here. She was just too thin. She's been here a while. She's been doing really well, gaining weight. But then during the summer, we noticed that she was breathing badly, and she took her to the vet. She has heaves, so we've had to deal with that. She started losing weight again, and it's been an ongoing struggle to help her. And yesterday, when we got here, she was laying down. Sometimes she does lay down, but we can just go out there and talk to her and she'll get right up. Yesterday, she wasn't getting up. My daughter went down. She was at the bottom of a hill, so my daughter went down there to check on her and noticed that she had been laying down for a while. So we called my friend, and she was out of town. It's the holidays, so they were doing a family dinner. So she dropped her boyfriend off and came right back. They were about 45 miles away. So we kept her comfortable. We got her some water and some hay. She couldn't get up. We tried helping her get up. We tried encouraging her to get up, but she was so tired. You could tell from the ground. It was a rough day yesterday. We tried to get her up. We had friends come that tried to get her up. Then my friend called in. Our county doesn't have any type of big animal rescue. We should have that. Our fire department should be trained for that, but they aren't. When we called them to see if they were, they didn't know what to do. They aren't trained for that. So we Googled it, the power of Google. But we Googled it, and we were able to find a large animal rescue not too far from here, maybe 35 miles, maybe, I don't know. They got here within 45 minutes. It was already dark when they got here. 2 vets that she called, one didn't do large animal. The other one was unavailable, and then the third one would be available at 8:30. The rescue people came, and it was 3 trucks, a trailer, and a car. There were so many people. We were so blown away by the help that came to help try to get her up. But by the time they came, she had been down for so long that she wasn't doing good. The vet finally came and got here around 9 o'clock, and my friend made the decision to have her euthanized. So I'm glad that the the rescuers were here because she was in a, it's muddy here in Kentucky. It has been raining and it's muddy, and so they were able to get down and put her on a sled after that they had euthanized her and bring her up to where the dead truck can come and pick her up. But today we learned that he can't come until Wednesday, so it's hard. It's very hard. Euthanizing an animal, death, period, on the farm is very hard, especially when you are getting attached to the animals. You're taking care of them, you're bonding with them, and it's a very hard thing. It is something to think about if you are wanting to be a homesteader with animals. You're going to have to deal with death. You are going to have to explain death to your children. They are going to have to know. You can't hide it from them. You can't sugarcoat it. It is going to happen. If you have animals, it is going to happen, and you have to be ready for it, and you have to be ready for the decision. You have to make that decision. Yes, euthanize. No, we'll keep going. And if you could keep going and try, but you have to think of the well-being of the animal. How is their life going to be forward from this? It wasn't easy, and sometimes it's not easy, but we keep going, and this week will be a sad week, and we'll have to deal with, I'll let the neighbors know what was going on. We did cover her up with tarps so that their kids couldn't see her, and Liam's not going to come out this week while we feed and do our things because it's sometimes too much for kids. I just wanted to share with you guys that it's not always fun on the homestead. It's not all the time good. There is a downside to homesteading, and death is that downside, and dealing with it is that downside. If you are homesteaders without animals and you're going to add animals, really think about the animals that you're going to be adding to your homestead, and it's wonderful. It is a wonderful experience for you and the kids to have animals, and just know that you will at some point have to deal with death, or you will have to make that decision to euthanize or not, and it's a hard one. So just prepare yourself for that. If you have any type of animals, just prepare yourself. I will share a little bit of pictures from the rescue. If you don't want to see that, then you can stop watching now. But I thought I would share our journey, good, bad, and ugly. And yesterday was the bad and ugly. So it looks like she started here.